Welcome everyone to this edition of the YOGAmazing video podcast. I am Chaz, and I am your host. Now this is a very special episode, the Spirit Flow. I've had many people asking me, Chaz, please do more flows. So I've been wanting to do this one for a while. So we're gonna do the Spirit Flow. It's gonna be set to Gregorian chant, which is very cool. And every asana will have a prayer or arms open in a form of praise. So that's what we're doing in today's class, and I'm looking very much forward to it, and I hope you enjoy it as well. Now, if you have an idea for an upcoming class, please send it to me, chaz@yogamazing.com. And you know, if I can create a class for you and for all of us to become healthier and happier individuals, yes, you know I would do it. And please keep leaving your feedback in iTunes, and please leave your feedback in the blog because that's important as well. And then also, if you could take the survey, more people are taking the survey, so if you could do all that, that would be great. Now, remember, as we go through today's class, we breathe, relax, and have fun in this edition of the YOGAmazing video podcast. From here, open up your knees and bring yourself into child's pose. This is a great pose because it's a prayer. When I come into this position, I'm always in a prayerful mindset. So bring yourself here and start deepening your breath, the Ujjayi breath. Remember, as you inhale and exhale through the nose, we allow ourselves to sink further and deeper into our asanas. So inhaling through the nose, hollowing the throat, filling the lungs, and as exhaling through the throat, through the nose again. And repeat this over and over, consistently, never changing. If the poses are hard, if the poses are simple, the breath is constant. From here, bring yourself to sitting on your heels in a seated prayer. Bring the hands to the chest. And take these first few moments now as we sit here. Close your eyes, firmly rooting into the sits bones, straight spine, shoulder blades down. And just take a few moments and honor this class to yourself or to someone in need. Say a prayer for someone in need. Yoga is always about an offering, a giving. And in this class especially, we want to offer it up as a prayer to heal, to be stronger. And then take your arms and release them and just take your arms, palms open. An active receiving, looking up slightly with your eyes closed, breath deep. From here, fingertips to the floor. You're going to dig your toes into the mat, and we're pushing it right back into a squatting prayer. Again, a little meditative here at the beginning. Typically, as you know, I would go right into a down dog, but we're going to switch it up a little bit. Bring it into a few contemplative moments before we begin this class, using this as a time to meditate, be thankful, and wish others health and healing as well. And then fingertips to the floor. Good. And then bring yourself all the way up to standing, arms out, coming up. Good. Hands coming into the chest, coming to the front of your mat. Bring yourself into Tadasana, the mountain pose. And again, bring yourself into a meditative thinking, prayerful, giving, loving. This class will become about the spirit, about the heart. So take, again, just quiet time. And then from here, let's bend our knees, ankles, big toes touching. Let's bring it into Utkatasana. Again, arms open wide, looking up. Deepen the breath. And bring it up, hands to the chest, doing a couple of these. Again, an honor of prayer to God. That's all we're doing right now is getting ourselves in the meditative, prayerful thinking. And just honor where we are. Again, bend your knees. One more. Open up. Look up. Arms up. And bringing it back. Hands to the center. Good. From here now, we're going to be doing a flow. And again, I'm going to incorporate into it as many times as I can as bringing the hands into the prayer, because I think that's very, very important, especially with this class today. So from here, let's bring ourselves into the Tadasana, the mountain pose. Get a big back bend as we open up. And come forward, chest to thigh, squeeze it in, look up, lengthen. Look up, lengthen. And then let's take the right leg back, drop the knee, bring the arms up. Hands to the floor. Take the leg back, taking it all the way down. Rolling it into an up dog. Taking it into a down dog. Stay here and breathe. And right foot forward. Drop the knee, arms coming up. Again, a little bit wider than usual. Hands to the floor, left leg forward, lengthen. Squeezing it in. And again, bend your knees, Utkatasana, bringing it up and hold. Up, over, hands to the chest. And bring it up, get a back bend. Forward, squeeze it in, chest to the thigh. Look up, lengthen. Left leg back, drop the knee, arms coming up, a little bit wider, a little bit more of a praise. And take the hands to the floor, right leg back, upper push-up, taking it all the way down, elbows in. Rolling it into an up dog. And taking it into downward facing dog. You can stay here and breathe. Flatten the palms, spread the fingers, deepen the breath. Feel the spirit within inside you. Feel the breath moving. Feel the prana moving, the spirit within the body. Feel the love surrounding you. Left foot forward. Drop the right knee, arms up. Hands to the floor, right foot forward, lengthen. Squeeze it in. Coming all the way up. Good. Hands to the chest. And again, bend your knees, Utkatasana. Hold. Up, over, hands to the chest. Speeding it up a little bit now. Up, down. Look up, lengthen. And this time we're going to jump it back to a chaturanga, take it down. Up dog, down dog. From here, right foot forward, arms up, prayer twist. And then from here, you're going to release, arms coming up, palms touch, and then you're going to sit back and bow. Looking at the foot. Good. Arms up. Good. Hands to the floor. Take the right leg back. Left leg forward. Again, arms up. Prayer twist over the other leg. Deepen the breath. Slowly release. Get your fingertips to the floor. Then you're going to sit on your heel, arms up, and then bow to the left foot, looking at the left foot. You'll get that deep stretch on the back of the leg. Arms out, palms open. Up. Hands to the floor, down dog. And look between the hands, walk or jump. Lengthen, squeeze it in. Bend your knees, Utkatasana, bring it up, praise. And up, over, hands to the chest. Again, bend your knees, bring it up. Squeeze it in. Look up, lengthen. And again, jumping it back, taking it down. Good. Up dog. Down dog. Right foot forward, this time lunge, full lunge, prayer, up. A little bit more of a challenge now. Bring it to here. Releasing, arms up, palms touch, popping it up into a dancing Shiva. Coming up, back into a lunge, interlocking your fingers and going back. Hands to the floor, downward facing dog. Left foot forward, lunge, up, prayer twist over the left leg. And then looking over the shoulder, deep in the breath. Remember, elbow to the floor, elbow to the ceiling. Looking up over the shoulder. Slowly releasing up, that's a tough one, into dancing Shiva. Up, back, drop the right foot, interlock your fingers, and go back. And hands to the floor, down dog, stay here and breathe. And from here, look forward, walk or jump, lengthen, squeeze it in, all the way up. Again, bend the knees and bring it into Utkatasana, opening your arms, praise, prayer, meditation. Up, over, hands to the chest. Take a moment here, breathe. Just feel your body, feel the spirit moving, the prana moving through the body. And then arms coming up and down. Look up, lengthen. And from here, jump it back to a down dog. From here, right foot forward, left heel in. Bring it up into a warrior one, arms wide. Firming up the hips, tuck the tailbone, deep in the breath. Wide jet airplane, palms up in praise. Bring it up and then hinge. Keep that left hip parallel to the floor, deep in the breath. And from here, arms coming up into a lunge, drop your knee, hands to the chest, interlocking on top of that knee. And hands to the floor, go to down dog. Left foot forward, right heel in, warrior one, bring it up, arms in praise. Square the hips up, deep in the breath. Flatten your right toes to the floor, hang out here. And then arms out, jet airplane. Praise, jet airplane, prayerful, spiritual, arms up. Rotates your right hip to the floor. Firm up that left leg, deep in the breath. And from here, drop your right foot, drop the knee, palms up to the chest, to the knee. Hands to the floor, down dog. From here, upward push up, right knee to the chest. Roll that hip wide open, hold it, push it back. Right knee through for a pigeon, slide the left leg back. Again, lift into the heart and surrender. Palms up and stretch it out. Make sure you don't lean to either side. Firm it up, squeeze, lengthen, and breathe and release. From here, slowly bring yourself up again. Hold yourself here and bring the hands to the chest. Makes it a little bit more challenging holding like this, but hold it. Hands to the floor. Fly that leg open. Go to down dog. Upper push up, left knee to the chest. Roll the hip. Left knee through. Slide the right leg back, lift into the heart. And lay it out. Deepen the breath. Arms by your side, palms open. Again, make sure you don't lean to either side. Breathe and release. Sink into it. Completely surrender yourself to your prayer, to your thoughts, to your love of yoga. And then slowly bring yourself up, and then get yourself squared up, and then bring the hands to the chest. Definitely a little bit more challenging when you're doing it this way. Hands to the floor, fly the leg open, and bring it into down dog. Stay here and breathe. And then look between your hands, walk or jump. Lengthen, squeeze it in. Up. Palms touch, rolling it open. Legs wide. Prayer in the front going down, prayer in the back going down as well. So arms up, hands coming into the chest. Lift into the heart. Exhale, go down. Keep the hands in the chest. Firm up the thighs, squeeze into the root, deepen the breath. Bring it up. Arms coming up. From here, two options. You can grab your elbows behind your back, or let me rotate, you can see, you can do prayer behind your back. So whichever way that you can go is cool with me. So get it into prayer, whichever way you can go. Again, lift into the heart. Exhale, up and over. Up. Release the arms. Arms up. Coming into prayer in the chest, bring your legs together. Bring it into Tadasana, the mountain pose. Take a few moments here and breathe. From here, we're going to bring it into a tree pose, Vrikshasana. So, again, hands are going to stay in the chest. You're going to bring your right foot in the left inner thigh, tuck the tailbone, firm up that leg on the floor. Again, hands to the chest, deepen the breath. Again, hands in prayer right there in the chest, because this is actually a pressure point. And when someone hugs you or you put your hands in prayer, it's always a good thing. It hits a pressure point and makes us feel good. So when you hug someone, people always say it just feels so good when you hug someone, well, because you're hitting a pressure point. And right now we're in prayer, and it's good. Slowly release. Let's rotate to the other side. Left foot and the right inner thigh. Or if you're opposite me, whichever way you're going. Hands to the chest again. Firm up your leg. Tuck the tailbone. Shoulder blades down. Set your gaze forward. Deepen the breath. And then slowly release, coming back to the front of our mat. Bend your knees, Utkatasana, bring it up. We're doing 3 of these. Arms up, hold. Up, over, squeeze it in. Bend your knees, Utkatasana, bring it up. over, squeeze it in. One more, bend your knees, up, hold. Knees, ankles, big touch, toe. Knees, ankles, big touch, toes touching. Let me get that out. Breathe. Up, over, squeeze it in. Look up, length. And from here, again, we're going to squat. Take it into a squat. I'm going to turn towards you. You don't have to turn. Stick out your bottom and bring it into a deep squat. Deepen your breath. And then slowly release and bring yourself to sitting on your bottom. Then crisscross your legs. Just take a nice big twist. Big inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. And come back to the center. Crisscross your legs the other way. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, deepen. Again, back to the center. Now, from here, Gomukhasana. Right over the left, and then cross your arms, and then bringing it up with the arms first. Pull the elbows down. And release. Cross your legs the other way. And left over right. Bend, twist, and lift. Pull down. And then slowly release. From here, bring yourself to lying on your back. And from here, we're going to bring it right into a bridge pose. So bring your feet back to where the knees are straight up, close to your bottom, and then lift into the hips, tuck your shoulder blades, knees forward. Don't let your legs splay or spread. Deepen the breath here. Squeeze your arms into the mat, tucking the shoulders, gazing straight up. Feet flat forward, knees forward as well. And then slowly release. Bring it down vertebrae by vertebrae. And from here, you're just going to bring your feet together and climb butterfly, palms open. And again, from here now, let's squeeze your legs in. Give yourself a great big hug. Rock and roll side to side. And then take your arms out to a T, legs to the right, look to the left. Back to the center, roll to the left, look to the right. And bring it back to the center and stretch your legs out for Shavasana, the resting pose. Arms to your side, palms open. Now take these next few moments, and you've allowed your spirit to be free in this yoga class. Now be in a prayerful mindset and offer this to yourself as a gift, or let your spirit rise and soar to find the individual that you want to share your energy with. Because your yoga is a gift that you give to yourself, but you can also share your love by offering it to someone else. So for the next few moments, be in a prayerful state, meditation, and just surrender yourself to the gift you've given to you, or the gift that you've given to someone else. Because yoga allows our spirit to fly. So be at peace and rest. take the peace and the strength and share it. Namaste.